Hello friends, George here, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to explore this software here for the Commodore Plus 4. Logo by Commodore from the year 1984. I've searched very long for this on different trading platforms and I was able to get one recently. And I'm looking forward to explore this software package with you today. So let's have fun. When Commodore launched the Commodore Plus 4 in 1984, it was designed to be a productivity computer for home, education and small businesses. It was not meant to replace the Commodore 64, which was primarily designed to be a games machine for the home. At the time, Commodore initially planned for customers to configure the Commodore 264, the initial name of the Plus 4, with a variety of software packages, such as a business software package or an educational programming language. This language was Logo. Let's take a closer look at the back of the box. Logo, a language for learning. Logo is a powerful computer language. It helps people of all ages develop clear thinking skills. It also teaches the fundamentals of programming, and Logo is fun for everyone. A preschooler can draw shapes using one-letter commands. An older child or an adult can use Logo graphics to draw simple shapes and complex pictures. The mathematical capabilities of the Plus 4 and Logo combine to do simple or complex computations. Thus, Logo is a learning tool that both teaches and can be used to create other learning tools. Features of this Commodore Plus 4 package. The manual is a step-by-step tutorial that teaches how to use Logo. The Logo language is easy to use for the novice and challenging for the expert. This Logo uses the full graphics, color and music capabilities of the Commodore Plus 4 computer. A Logo for the Plus 4 is cartridge based and also includes a utilities disk. Commodore Logo was developed by Terrapin Inc. in 1982/83 in cooperation with Commodore, initially for the Commodore 64 and later for the Commodore Plus 4. It's based on the programming language Logo from the MIT. Logo features graphics and a sophisticated language, making it engaging for kids and adults. It's a user-friendly cousin to languages like Lisp, which were used in artificial intelligence research at the time. At the back of this nice and beefy manual for Logo, there is an advert for Sky Travel, the astronomy program, which was previously released for the Commodore 64. But unfortunately, Sky Travel was never released for the Plus 4. While Logo in the 80s could be pricey, typically ranging from $100 to $200, Commodore offered an affordable and versatile option. The Commodore Logo package was priced between $50 and $80. This package includes a comprehensive manual, tutorial and a utilities demo disk. First of all, what does the word logo mean? Logo is derived from the Greek word logos and has several meanings depending on the context. The most basic and common meaning of logos is simply word or speech. More broadly, logos can encompass thought, meaning or the underlying reason behind something. In ancient Greek philosophy, logos referred to the principle of order and knowledge. In religious contexts, particularly in Christianity, logos is used to the divine word, representing Jesus Christ as the word of God. MIT's Logo programming language was released to public domain in 1995, according to the Logo user manual. Terrapin's enhancements and user guide are still copyrighted by Terrapin. Written by Lai L. Klotz. As you can see, my copy of Logo comes complete with its box, manual, disk and this wonderful items here, which are advertisements for magazines of that time. I really love this stuff. It makes the whole experience complete. So let us take a look at the cartridge. The cartridge is placed in this nice sleeve, which is also in a very good condition. Let's take the cartridge out and take a look at it. It has this odd shape like a banana, also very long. One of the longest cartridges of all 8-bit computers. Let's take a look into the manual, which is also a tutorial. Everybody can see how much love they put into this software package. They delivered it with a nice manual, which also functions as a tutorial. I wish many software companies would deliver their software with manuals again. And that's the nice thing about retro computing, looking back and seeing how companies sold software back then. Reminds us that to have physical things with software is very important and completes the whole experience. On the other end, of course, this all comes with its price, and that's the reason why Logo was kind of expensive back in the day. While I'm going through the manual, let's talk about the history of Logo. Logo is an educational programming language designed in 1967 by Wally Feuerzeig, Seymour Papert and Cynthia Solomon. Logo is a general-purpose language and widely known for its use of turtle graphics, in which commands for movement and drawing produced line or vector graphics, either on screen or with a small robot referred as a turtle. The language was conceived to teach concepts of programming related to Lisp. There are substantial differences among the many dialects of Logo, and the situation is confused by the irregular appearance of turtle graphics programs that are named Logo. Logo is a multi-paradigm adaptation and dialect of Lisp, a functional programming language. There is no standard Logo. Logo is usually an interpreted language, although compiled Logo dialects have been developed. Logo is not case-sensitive, but retains the case used for formatting purposes. The first working Logo turtle robot was created in 1969. A display turtle preceded the physical floor turtle. Modern Logo has not changed very much from the basic concepts predating the first turtle. The first turtle was a tethered floor roamer, not a radio-controlled or wireless. Let me summarize the main features of Logo. The most iconic feature of Logo is turtle graphics, where users can control a turtle on the screen and draw shapes and patterns. I will show an example later. Logo was designed for learning and simplicity. Its syntax is straightforward, making it accessible to children and beginners. Logo supports recursion, enabling users to create complex fractals and nested designs. Logo includes list processing capabilities. It can manipulate lists, making it versatile for symbolic computation and problem solving. Logo is an interactive language, meaning users can test commands and see results immediately. Logo allows the definition of custom procedures using keywords like to and, which introduce users to the concept of modular programming. During the 80s, Logo was implemented on various platforms, including personal computers like Apple II, Commodore 64 and IBM PC. And now the great moment has come. We will try out the cartridge. First, we will put it into the Commodore Plus 4. I will show you this in a minute. And here's our friend, the Commodore Plus 4. And at the back we have this expansion port next to the user port. And now I will try to put the cartridge in, which is not the easiest task, especially when the Commodore Plus 4 is hooked up. And you press it in and it sticks out of the machine. I put the machine down so that we can see how this looks like. The cartridge sticks really far out. In my opinion, there are many other 8-bit computers which handle cartridges in a more elegant way. For example, the Atari 800 or some MSX computers, which had much more accessible cartridge ports. After we took a look at the packaging of Logo, we will take a look at the software itself. I will use an emulator, so let's dive in. So this is the start screen of Logo, and because we have a cartridge-based software, we have no loading times. So first let us type in draw, which jumps into the interactive mode of drawing. You can see here the turtle, and if I want to change the background, I type in background and then a parameter 0. 0 is the color code for black. So now let us change the pen color, the line color. I like green, and we type in pen color 5. 5 is the color code for green. So let us draw something by moving forward the turtle. We type in forward and 50 for 50 pixels. As you can see, the turtle moves for 50 pixels forward. The turtle has a direction, so you can rotate the turtle in any direction you want. So we will rotate it 40 degrees to the right. We use the right command for this, and we can put in multiple parameters, and the last is that one that counts. So we have rotated our turtle 40 degrees to the right. So now let's move the turtle 40 pixels forward. In the next step, we will rotate the further 90 degrees to the right and move it another 40 pixels forward. So now we rotate the cursor another time and draw a line for the right wall. And this time we will set an absolute coordinate to the origin. The origin is always in the center of the screen. So coordinates are 0, 0. And by this way we have drawn a house, a real masterpiece. I am sure you will agree. And this is the beauty of Logo. You can directly type in your commands and you will directly see the result. And I think this feedback is very important for beginners, especially when programming. So what I want to show next is how we can define procedures. We will make a draw house procedure by typing into draw house, and we jump into the defining procedure mode in this screen here. And first of all, we have to clear the screen, and then we will type in all the commands that we have typed in previously. By typing end, we conclude the definition of the procedure, but I have to include this set heading 0 that heads the cursor to the top. Now let's try out our nice procedure. We type in draw house, and there it is, our nice house. These are some of the features of Logo, and I think it shows what a great language Logo is. So friends, that was my review of Logo for the Commodore Plus 4. Thank you very much for watching. I wish you a nice day and see you hopefully in the next one. Bye bye.